أكل مدى شما شما بل بللوني كم حيال معبل أكل مدى شما شما بل بللوني كم حيال معبل أسي 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 أسي
How do you overcome cultural differences in marriage? Well, how do we overcome it? It is a challenge sometimes. There's a lot of things that get misunderstood. And how do we overcome it? I don't even know how to answer that, to be honest. I don't know. How do we overcome it?
What was like, for example, you had some experience, don't you? So what was like, you can say like, we had this point, we had like this challenge, and you know.
Yeah. But
how did
we overcome it? There's a few things that maybe I could use as an example actually, because that might be easier. Because if you ask me how do I overcome it, we just do without actually being conscious of. Sometimes we have to talk about things, and there was one in particular thing that I think you'll find funny. There was a guy who visited us around a year ago now, and he came around. He was your friend, I think. He was a good guy, and he came around and he was having shy with us. And Rashan was in the kitchen, and he just stood up, picked up the bananas, and put the full bananas thing in his backpack. And I'm kind of sat there thinking, oh, maybe Rashan's told him to do this. I don't know. So I said nothing. And when the guy left, I said to Rashan what was going on with the bananas, and she said, oh, what are you talking about? She had no idea, and I had to say, well, look, he took the bananas that we bought, and that was like a big cultural difference.
Did he bring bananas, or he took the bananas, or?
Yeah, he took the bananas home. He put them in his backpack. He put his backpack back on, and he said, okay, Brook Mounty, and he left the house with the bananas. And that was a big cultural shock, because I was like, what is this? This is normal.
Askari شارك لسه كبير يا رزاق بداية. بحلي لا خليني نشوفنا غابز بعلي تغيظ هيك ولا ترزي.
قالني عقاتي ما قال مكان جورج حاجة من 4 عامات يعني. It was 4 years ago. I was pregnant for me, if you remember.
What, when it happened?
Yeah.
Okay, so a lot longer than I said then.
Yeah,
okay.
It was about 4 years now, I think. Yeah. انت عقاتي مسيرك حدش تكون جزا كيرنا. هجي حدا نسدراي فلتم سديد الليسي ما تسدي هبو مالتي كم زحوي لله. حد مسمت مسح جيرو لقال ملاك مسيتو دحرك خيط كله كاب قطري أبي أتلاس كاب قطري عبي جي بانانا خان جزينا كشعور سباكي سرني تنستخينا عبت أولا تقربو نير ترديكا حجي كل جزين صح خيط كله نسباتو ساندويتشن بانانا أبل جل حيزوس لز خيط مالتيو جينا يسوم منا عربي سنبت نجزء نسوم مولد كايدو جل مالتي بزيكا تعبون قال نجزء مالتي حد نسوم نجزء سبهتو أطاولا وقريبو ودمت إمسح جيرلو قال ملا تمسيحو دحر خيط كله نزنباننا على العلو عب بوسويتي و كل التخيلو أنا نعيني دحر أنا خاني ندقان كي دونجي خاص لازم الناس تبين قبل كان خيط قال جزء سبهتو قيحو مسيدو زين قصو قال لنا قرن دحر قاتمو هافوت قصو يقيحين حجي متي ملك انت داني يغير نيره وا كم يدير بانا كله سدت لي يبلن بانا نو سدت كيدو تي بانا نو تقبل كل ريني انا نورمالي نو استقرر بس لايك اني كيف قال كم العقل ان شاء الله دحاني خم زغف بهلي ايكون ده تقربوا بفلاي مالتي دحر زنبا كم يدير كله سدت لي انا بصراحه تحيز خيدي كلا بلا يبلن شو أنا نسمع بدوا نتحدث زبالة عادي كومبلين تقبر له قال لي لسه لقنا هاني نوي حاجة ورنا نقول ليش نشوف شو تعمل قال لنا نيرنا still هاي تردون ما اللي بهالنا إلى شو يسمبل ده حتى اللي بلي عقله له ناي قمرت بنا نوصي دوا بلن شو أنا نسمع بده خمسة وصور بلوز خاشوا عاوي يزارب أكثر إنه لو كنت زارب ما يتفكر اليوم
ነዛ ቪድዮ ትሪ ዘለኻ ነዛ ቪድዮ ትሪ ዘለኹም ክትዓብዩ ክትልወጡ ናብ ዝለዓለ ደረጃ ክትከዱ ከም ትደልዩ ይርዳእኒ ኣሎ ዳትስ ዋይ ነዚ ትሪ ዘለኹም እምበኣር ናብቲ ጉዕዞ ናብቲ ዝለዓለ ደረጃ ንምዕባይ እቲ ዝበለፀ ናብ ዝለዓለ ደረጃ ክሕግዘኩም ዝኽእል እንተሎ ድማ ውልቃዊ ክላሳት እዩ እሱ ድማ ናብ ስቶክ ማርኬት ብቁጠባ ንኽትዓብዩ ናብ ቢዝነስ ክትኣትዉ ተደልዩኹም ኦንላይን ቢዝነስ ከምኡውን ኣብዚ እዋን ዘድልየኩም ክእለታት ናይ ኮምፒውተር ናይ ቋንቋ ከምኡውን ናይ ኤዲቲንግ ክትመሃሩ ተደልዩኹም ብዙሕ ኮርሳት ኣለና ኣብዚ እዋን እዚ ድማ ዲስካውንት ጌርና ስለ ዘለና ንኽትጥቀምሉ ብትሕትና ይዕድመኩም ስለዚ ኩሉ ግዜ መጠን ዝተምሃርካዮ መጠኑ ዕብየት ትገብር ሎሚ ስጉምቲ ተወሲድካ ኢኻ ድማ ናብቲ ዝለዓለ ትበፅሕ ስለዚ ይጠቕመና እዩ ትብልኩም ስጉምቲ ክትወስዱ ይዕድመኩም Thank you so much.
كم يجي لك إذا بنا نوصل كنا بلوسي وقال سلست أشي ولا سلست يوصي حدش أقول إنه حس أمركم جزينا بلو no sorry هو easy سركي يبلني oh my god فري لا ودي قال يعني اللي كنت حوي قليلي مس كده حريقه أنا ركعت إني أما ناس نورمالي ما لسه بهلنا عند حفتي كذا أقرب كيو عند حوي كذا أقرب كيش قال الكاست موساس نورمالي دقنا حسلايس بان نيرو كابل أبوه هامك فالبيت أراني فنيرو حجي من الباك كيت أميلي يخون دابل عن خير اختباني أتينو مسحواتي بتليفوني الرقم نيريو نع أنا حتى كم يجيكم مزس بحلكم دي أنا خاني كم زي يحلف كم هابوين يسمع عن جورج حوي كم زي بيت سبقالي وي إيرتراوزغو برزخون نجرسي هو زي أسجير وإي نو حق خاك ويحبهنا يكون نو كم أفر دومني كم أغني فتنو كم كشفني فتني نو
حكنا مزراب كورشان عند حفت خامس كتكا بزوح جزي قال نجر حس كم خاد لموديو هجيكم وسيدو وسو
شعونا زين حواتي ولا دويلو قال لك تليفون قاعد له حدا تبلك تس بانانا صاري أو خير دز بهلوهم دي بهلنا عند بلست تشوفنون عند حتى تجاجي زي كيا سبهاتو عصرت عملت يلا
Let me explain this, Bhatu. There is when some people travel to their sister's home, there is a tendency the sister often gives stuff to her brother on his way home so he doesn't feel hungry. So basically the traditional culture is that people used to live in villages. So when the brother visits his sister, he often comes through a lot of trouble, and the villages may have a 1 hour, 2 hour the distance between them, and he has to travel on foot. So when he visits his sister, he stays with her, and somehow when he goes back to his home, she often puts something into him, or he can take something, not in a way of stealing, but he believes his sister's home is his second home. So obviously it was a little bit exaggerated because the bananas were a little bit 2 kilos, not 1 kilo. So I am wondering where was he traveling to Norway or what, I don't know.
بتعمروا حوي خاني كم زي كفو سبس كون ولا سددي بلي كله وي قال الحر حلف الليليو يسد لي مش دحر بعلي حسيبات ما تخلى غادي ناخذ كما كسل كزي ليسي كساي كونني نو حجي مسح جرا غيره ان سغاي بلعنا بغزا قلوا صار نيره جك خيد كله خاني قاطيرولس نيره حج ولا نخوم يقاطيرولو خيبلو خاني ينو بقى تسكيفه ينو تكم دو بقى مالس دحفتي له قريبي قال تبلكو ناي بلني دحراي قدده ጫማ ወላ እግሩ መልሶ ሁሉ ፈሪጦር በብለንህ አብያ ያለው ሽረጥ ይሄ ነው አይራሁ ወይ ስቶስ ይወጣሉ
No that he should definitely this is not the one thing we Eritreans are very proud of is I hope someday you will visit Eritrea. Eritrea is stealing, taking somebody's thing is not a thing in us. Not because we have a strong police and stuff. Eritreans are one of the people which have a strong religious and cultural upbringing. And I hope there will be a lot of studies in this regard, because many Eritreans tend to be very loyal. Especially, we've been traveling across many countries, and I can give you an example. In Sudan, many people, many of our sisters working as housemaid in many Sudanese families, and they exclusively ask for Eritrean women because they are so trustworthy and never had this bad habits. So what this guy did was definitely, genuinely, because it's my sister's home, I can take what I wanted, whatever I feel this is the thing, not just a kind of stealing or anything. For me, was this probably he considers her so close that he can take something on which can help him on his way home. And because he's so a European guy, we tend many of our people tends to think that the Europeans are rich. So I used to think like that also. Every white guy is rich, and now I know that that's not true. And now, but many people may still have that kind of mindset.
ዓበ ብስራት ንተኸታተልቲ ናይዚ ቻነል መቸም ኣብቲ ግላዊ ትሕዝቶታት ወይ ከዓ ኮርሳት ናተይ ብዙሓት ተማሂርኩም ክትመሃሩ ትደልዩን ከም ዘለኹ ይፈልጥ እየ እምበኣር ብምኽንያት ምጅማር ናይዚ ዓመት ብዙሕ ኮርሳት ናትና ንሓፂር እዋን ዲስካውንት ጌርናሉ ኣለና ከድኩም እቲ ኮርሳት ካብ ዌብሳይት ወሲድኩም ኣክሽን ውሰዱ። ታንክ ዩ ቨሪ ማች